From all the many teachings and ideas that the Lubavitcher Rebbe taught on the weekly parashas, in this week's parasha, Parashat Korach, there's one idea that grabbed me so strongly, it actually changed my life. You see, in Parashat Korach, we read that Korach and his gang, they come to Moshe Rabbeinu and they say, Kol ha'edah kulam kedoshim. Everyone is holy, everyone's equal. Why are you choosing Kohanim, Leviim, leaders? In God's eyes, everyone's the same. Torah says when Moshe Rabbeinu heard this, he fell flat on his face. Moshe was lost for words. How is he going to defend these people? They just saw the consequences, the punishments of the spies and the other people who complained. What's he going to say? How can he now defend them? And yet, the most remarkable thing happens. A few verses later, we read that Moshe Rabbeinu prays for Korach's gang. He says to Hashem, because one man sins, you're going to punish everyone. He's trying to find a way out for them. He's trying to get Hashem to forgive them. And the Rebbe asks, what happened? Why is there such a drastic change from not being able to say anything to actually praying for them? And the Rebbe says it's all to do with the anecdote that happens in between these two parts of the parasha. Because Moshe Rabbeinu comes to them and he says, listen guys, if you really believe that everyone's equal, let's put it to test. We're going to now ask everyone to make the incense sacrifice for God. And we'll see who God accepts. Which incense? Is it Aharon or you guys? But Moshe Rabbeinu cautions them. He warns them. You should know that offering the incense is very dangerous. It's such a spiritual and holy thing to do that if you're not a high priest, you're not a Kohen like Aaron, you will die. It's dangerous. And here's the most amazing thing that happens. These people, they say to Moshe Rabbeinu, yes, we're ready. Let's take the test. We want to offer the incense sacrifice to Hashem. Now Moshe Rabbeinu is baffled. He was sure that they would have cold feet. They would retract and say, okay. Because by now, the Jews in the desert know that everything Moshe Rabbeinu says actually happens. So how comes they're ready? And here Moshe Rabbeinu discovers, says the Rebbe, that these Jews, they weren't just a bunch of rebellious Jews looking for some cheap politics. The fact that they were ready to offer the incense, even on the price of self-sacrifice, even on the price of death, you realize, they're special people. They want to connect to God in the most intense way, even if it's dangerous. So that means that their motivation inside is good. Perhaps the way it's coming out and what they're saying is bad, but inside they're good people. And that's why he tries to defend them and he tries to pray for them. When I learned this, as the Rebbe explained it, it changed my life. Because anybody who reads the Parashat of Korach and his gang, you get the impression talking about bad people, rebellious people. And here the Rebbe comes and in 180 degrees he turns on its head and he says, no, actually they're good people. It's good people who are misguided, but they have good intentions. And this, I think, is the biggest teaching of the Rebbe, or one of the biggest teachings. Because you see, this Sunday is Gimel Tamuz, the Rebbe's Hilula. And the Rebbe taught us as Hasidim that every single Jew is a pure soul. Every Jew is a believer. Every Jew wants to do the right thing. Sometimes it's misguided. Sometimes it comes across as if this person doesn't care or is rebellious. But the truth, says the Rebbe, deep inside, if you find and if you dig, you will see that they're good people. Every Jew is a pure soul. And therefore, I think we should learn the message in honor of Gimel Tamuz and try and apply it in our lives. That when we see somebody who comes across as if he doesn't care, or an atheist, or he's against Hashem, stop and think the way the Rebbe taught us. This person cares, this person is a believer, this person is connected, he's a pure soul. It's just coming out across in the wrong way. It's our job to find the common ground, to bring this person closer, and help his good intentions come out also in the right way. Wishing you Shabbat Shalom.